one moment, please. Ooh.
This is Earth, our home planet. The Earth is the fourth smallest planet in the solar system. It is the home of human beings and, in fact, all known life in the universe. Animals, plants, and other organisms are abundant on almost everywhere on the Earth's surface. They can live on Earth due to the Earth's relative distance from the Sun. The planet Earth's distance from the Sun is just right for living things to live. If Earth is too far from the Sun, it will be too cold. If it is too close to the Sun, it will be too hot. Also, living things need water to live, and the Earth's surface is mostly covered with H2O. The Earth's diameter is about 8,000 miles, 13,000 kilometers. The Earth is about 93 million miles from the Sun, and it travels around the Sun in a path called an orbit while also spinning on its axis. The Earth takes 24 hours to spin on its axis. The Earth takes 365 days, 6 hours, 9 minutes and 9.54 seconds to circle the Sun. This length of time is called a sidereal year. Because Earth does not spin a whole number of times as it goes around the Sun, the calendar gets out of step with the seasons by about 6 hours each year. For this, every 4 years, a day is added to bring the calendar back in line with the seasons. The Earth is not perfectly round. The Earth's spin causes it to bulge slightly at its middle. The diameter of the Earth on the poles is 7,899.83 miles, but on the equator it is 7,926.41 miles. This difference, 26.58 miles, 42.78 kilometers, is only 1/298 the diameter of Earth. Us too tiny to be easily seen in pictures of Earth from space, so the planet appears round. The Earth is the only known planet to have an abundance of liquid water. Water has chemical and physical properties that are not matched by other substances, and it is essential for life on Earth. Water has great ability to absorb heat. The oceans store the majority of Earth's heat coming from the Sun due to water's polar properties. It can dissolve many substances. There is about 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Only 3% of Earth's water is fresh. The majority of water is stored, permanently frozen on the poles. These are called the cryosphere, and some are found as clouds. The Earth houses almost 100 million species of plants, animals, and other living organisms. Almost 2 million have been described and named by scientists. There are 38 animal phylums. The mass majority of animals belong to just 9 phyla: Mollusca, Porphyria, Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Echinodermata, and Chordata. In formal terms, these are the mollusks, 112,000 species, sponges, 5,000 species, cnidarians, jellyfish and friends, 11,000, flatworms, 25,000, nematodes, 80,000, 1 million, annelids, segmented worms, 15,300, arthropods, 1,134,000 plus, maybe as many as 8 million, echinoderms, starfish and friends, 7,000, and chordates, vertebrates and lancelets, 100,000 plus. Quote, within all species, individuals interact with each other, feeding together, mating together, and living together. Some species have a pecking order as well, and each individual has a role to play within it. Within an ecosystem, all aspects of the environment, both living things and their non-living settings interact and affect one another. Every species affects the lives of those around them. Unquote. Quote, all living beings form and are part of ecosystems. Unquote. The planet Earth is comprised of interconnected ecosystems and one will affect the other. The ecosystem is almost perfect, but inconsistencies such as the rapidly fast-growing population like the human population can inevitably cause a shift. A shift can be a problem. Picture a scenario where there is a certain amount of grass that can hold a certain amount of sheep. Now if you add a huge amount of sheep, more than what the amount of grass can hold will cause a sharp decline of grass in a short period of time before the grass could populate. The Earth could only contain as much as it can, which is a lot. But a sharp increase of population of a certain species can cause a sudden extinction of other species. In terms of human population, a sharp decrease of the natural resources is also applicable. This is a simulator for population growth from the year 190 to the year 2020.